Yeah, my daughter. Baltimore was burning as Martin Luther fell. Spent every night in a cheap motel watching TV. We got to stay up late. South of the border we traveled far, singing songs in the back of the car, playing games with all those license plates. I may never get back to those times when I want to leave the world behind. I can feel the golden sands slipping through my hands, and I can go there in my mind. I can go there in my mind. Liverpool is calling sick across the sea. Brand new runners cutting up my feet on the bus. London seems so far away. Clamp Commons kids kicking the ball, beatbox blasting graffiti on the wall. Summer sun seemed to never go away. I may never get back to those times when I want to leave the world behind. I can feel the golden sands slipping through my hands, and I can go there in my mind. I can go there in my mind. It used to be so very simple when we were young and free. We're from different shores and those were different times, and I still give thanks that I'm doing fine. Mom and Dad were loving and so kind. There it is. I may never get back to those times when I want to leave the world behind. I can feel the golden sands slipping through my hands, and I can go there in my mind. 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 Hey everybody, it's Ramblin' Dan Stevens here once again, broadcasting live from Nightingale's Acoustic Cafe in beautiful, historic little New England village of Old Lyme, Connecticut, right on the shoreline of Long Island Sound where the Connecticut River meets Long Island Sound. Very beautiful, picturesque little spot. We are so excited tonight to have on our broadcast one of my favorite performers and just an amazing songwriter, singer. His voice is amazing. I love everything about this guy. We met over in England at the Chris Difford songwriting retreat near Glastonbury, England, UK. And anyway, we've stayed in touch and kind of remained friends. And it's just absolutely wonderful having, our other singer just came in. It's wonderful having him on the broadcast tonight. Really, really appreciate Gavin tuning in. Gavin Alexander. We're going to bring him up here. We can chat for a little bit and see what's going on. Hey, Gav.
Hello. How you
Good
doing?
to see you, my friend. Wow, what a thrill.
Thank you for inviting me, and thank you for playing our song as well.
Yeah. That song was one of the ones that we together, Gavin and I and Parrish Brown from Ireland, wrote that one, and I've been playing it all the time. People are picking up on it a little bit.
Yeah.
I changed it a little, as you may remember.
Well, you own it basically. You've taken it and made it your own, and that's lovely. I heard Catherine Williams do a Tom Waits song the other day on a live stream called "Lucky Woman," and her chords were all lovely. She was playing these really, really complex chords. So I went to see the Tom Waits version to work it out. Really simple version. Really. So yeah, everyone takes their songs and makes them their own.
Yeah. Oh, great. Yeah. So anyway, we're gonna be doing plenty of chatting and catching up and finding out about what's going on for Gavin over there in the UK. But I want to get you playing some music right away so that our listeners can immediately see how fantastic you are, and they're gonna love you. So what do you got? What do you got up first?
Well, if you don't mind, I'll play a very new one. Just to the more I play it, the less scary it becomes, as you probably know yourself. Oh, yeah. The more we get it out there, I start to own it myself. I wrote it and I'm nearly finished. I think I'm nearly there with it, and it's called "Normal People." I remember you leaving 20-odd winters ago. I thought I was tumbling through an avalanche of snow. Walked the streets deserted, over footprints leading home. Tried to fill the empty way back when things were simpler. When I held your hand, I was a better man. I was a better man. That night in December, I just can't leave behind. Your touch so tender, my hold too tight. I cut my teeth on your kindness, hung on your every word. You had my undivided, but soon you flew to pastures in full bloom. When I held your hand, I was a better man. I was a better man.
Yeah, everybody. Woohoo! Gavin Alexander, man. That was so fantastic. Yeah, we love it. How about this guy's voice, everybody? Man, I'll tell you. You
Thank you. You're very kind.
Gavin is a member of a trio called Arcalia, and they're frequently compared to Crosby, Stills, and Nash, right? Is what
yeah. Thank you for remembering that.
3-part harmonies and stuff.
Yeah, that's
and they Arcalia was I don't know what you would call it, the opening act or the backup band or something for Chris Difford for a while, right?
Yeah. We were very lucky to, when he was doing his solo tour without Squeeze, we was able to join him. So we were his support act, and also providing, BVs for him basically, and a little bit of second guitar as well, which for me was a real pleasure playing all the Squeeze stuff. So it was a really great gig. Love that.
For those that you may not know, Chris Difford, who was our kind of mutual, what brought us together at the songwriting retreat, had a band in the 80s called Squeeze. And they were big over here. They had 3 or 4 big hits that still live on today. In fact, they toured over here. Squeeze did last year, I think it was, and they sold out places all over East Coast, pretty close to where I live. So anyway, yeah, Squeeze. All right, Gavin, let's keep moving along. How about another one of your beautiful numbers?
Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay. Can I play another new song for you?
All night long. Okay. All night long.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes, inspiration comes in strange forms. Let me just play this song for you and see what you think. It's called Baby, Can You Take Me Home Now? Baby, can you take me home now? Had too much to drink. I don't want to say things I regret. In the morning in your arms, when we're laughing about silly things, I don't want you to feel I let us down. I have so much already now, and the road looks long and narrow. The tires are bedding in, and the arrow on the gauge is pointing south, and the town is mostly sleeping as your hands rest on my skin. There's something that stops me from running out. I have so much already now, and I love you, and I need you. I depend on you. I give my life for you, and I want you, and you want me too. I have so much already now. I have so much already now. The babysitter's waiting, all the lights left on. I'm reminded the rubbish must go out. There's a photo on the wall of a boy way back when he had less to moan about, and he has so much already now. And I love you, and I need you. Give my life for you, and I die for you. And I want you, and you want me too. I have so much already now. I have so much already now.
Yeah, man. Wow, what a beauty.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's a heart-wrenching song, or I guess your heartstrings, I guess you could say somehow.
I am a bit of a sentimental songwriter, it has to be said.
Yeah. I'm crying a little bit. I don't want to let it show, but I was crying off camera, I admit it. No, that sounds great. Yeah, man. So tell us about your songwriting a little bit. What do you take your inspiration from typically, or how do you go about it?
How do I go about it? So the first time I played you, I was watching a thing in England called Ordinary People, and it was it was basically a story of a young couple who just left school, and then they went to college and university, and they were in this relationship together and out of this relationship and coming back and forth. And it really related to me, resonated with my story as a young man. And so I felt sort of driven to write about it. And there's this amazing songwriter called Fionn Regan who'd written this song called Dogwood Roses. And it was it was such an incredible song. And I was so inspired by it. It inspired me to write a song. I get very inspired by other people's creativity. And if something is really pushes me beyond my boundaries, I really get drawn to write on from that. So I basically took Fionn Regan's idea and extended it and made it my own. So I carried on that writing process, his sort of the model that he'd created, and it was such a great song. It's called Dogwood Roses by Fionn Regan. It's a beautiful song.
Sweet.
So inspiration for me is something that I either wait for inspiration, or this summer I've been mainly writing to briefs. So I've got some with a publisher, and I was very lucky to get some songs that came back to me for looking for artists we're looking for. So me and a collaborative were writing together to write for them. So it was great.
Great. Just wanted to mention, you may be hearing some commotion in the background there. We're here at Nightingale's Acoustic Cafe. We've been closed since March, and we've still been plodding along. We figured out a way to keep our picking party going, and we did it outside for a while. And then now we're doing the picking party every Tuesday at this big church. It's got a giant room. We can all stay 10 feet apart. So anyway, we're carrying on the picking party tradition. And we're doing 3 live shows a week, and we got all kinds of stuff going on. But because we haven't been able to really be open, normally this space in the background, I don't know how well you'll be able to see, but this is Nightingale's Acoustic Cafe.
Wow.
And normally we have shows in here. We're a nonprofit. We cater especially towards young artists, but we get them of all ages. But anyway, we have a lot of shows in here and different things going on. But since we're kind of empty at the moment, my wife dolled the place all up, and we're making it into a pop-up Christmas bazaar. So you can come on in and you can get all my wife's cool stuff. She's got all in here, a lot of decorations, ornaments, chandeliers, just stuff she finds. And I am selling my fantastic, which I don't have one right handy to show you, but I'll try to get it, my cigar box guitars, Gavin.
There you are.
World famous cigar box guitars. Now I have an empire since we last talked. Cigar box guitar empire. That's an inside joke. We'll maybe talk about later. Anyway, okay, let's keep the music rolling. Now, Gavin, can you do me a favor? Because I've got to get up and take care of something outside. Can you play maybe 2 songs, and you may not see me in between?
Yeah, lovely. Okay, mate. The days arrive, say their goodbyes, and turn into night so fast. My waking hours are quickly devoured. So much to savor now. I take myself back to a place where I have so much to give, but it wasn't enough. I want you to know now, it was never enough. If life seems great, just think of the day when everything seems so right. The plans I made, the happy mistakes, yeah, but nothing but life. I think of the time that I spent stood in line. I want you to know now, wasn't enough. I want you to know now, it was never enough. Oh, I love you, baby, no, I love you. It was never enough. Love you, girl, and know I want you, baby. It was never enough. Oh. Thank you very much. This song, that was co-written by me and a lady called Catherine Bloomfield, fantastic singer-songwriter, and that was written and performed in Arcadia for Teresa Gallagher, but I've moved it to a different key and played around with it. This next song is called Lucky Man, which is also another track on the Arcadia album that you can get via our website, www.arcadia.co.uk. You can also, if you'd like to help contribute to keeping music live and keeping me going as a singer-songwriter and musician, paypal.me/GavsterGavin. And this song's called Lucky Man. You can pull your strings, you can clip my wings, you can sing your blues to me, and I like your voice, but if you had a choice, would you like my brand tea? And I am a lucky man, I picked out a lucky hand. So how can we mess it up? We're such a fool cup. I am a lucky man, I've been a lucky hand. How can we mess it up? No, no, such a fool call. And I admit I'm confused by what is fake news. It's not self-defense, I care too much, and I try to make a difference in my small existence. 'Cause life for me ain't that tough. And I am a lucky man. I picked out a lucky hand. Oh, how can we mess it up? Such a fool call. I am a lucky man. I picked a lucky hand. How can we mess it up? Oh no, such a fool call.
Wahoo, everybody. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you, mate.
Just as that happened, I got a question from my daughter. Something's happening. What, honey?
Sophia is unprepared as expected. Needs to borrow a guitar.
I'll take care of it after the next break. Okay. Sorry, Gavin. We got an event happening here tonight, and there's a little bit of commotion.
Right.
I'm sorry about that. But anyway, man, yeah, what a great song. Hey, Catherine Heisiger is tuning in, my brother, from New Mexico. Catherine, how are you, man? Catherine was one of the songwriters at the retreat where Gavin and I first met. So we got some good vibes going on coming at you from the USA, my brother. So, Gavin, how is it over there? What's going on with you guys with the, everything? I think
we're back in lockdown.
Lockdown.
Yeah, lockdown, and we're in a tiered system over in England. So now I don't quite know what you were having over there, but so we're back into a tiered system now, and next week we'll be in where I am in Kent. In Rochester, specifically, we're in tier 3, so that means we cannot see anyone.
Oh no!
Apart from out on a walk, or if you're working, it's quite it's a strange system, because obviously if you teach in schools and if you're a teacher, then you can be with kids, and so there is that opportunity to transfer the disease that way. But they're trying to limit. The hospitals being full up of older people, so they're just trying to reduce it as much as they possibly can, but as long as keeping the economy going. And
oh boy, what a nightmare! Jesus. Well, hopefully we'll all get through it. Doing the best we can. How about it? Yeah.
I think being forewarned is forearmed, isn't it? So Christmas, there's been very clear guidance about Christmas for us, and. So we now know what we can and can't do at Christmas. So everyone's making plans, and I've just before coming on with you, just chatting with my family and making that, working out that.
Oh, well. All right, we're gonna let you go. It looks like to turn up the heat outside, so I want to get you back on with some music. So, what you got in mind for this one, my friend?
I'm going to play another little song that I've written. Which I wrote in lockdown. Let me play you my lockdown song.
Okay.
Okay. Let me see if I can find it. And then. Shall I play you my blues? I'll play you my blues. I know you're a blues man, so
yeah, man.
This is not my thing. This is your world. So let me dip into your world and see what you think. Tell me what you think.
Sounds good.
So I was thinking, when I wrote this song, I was thinking about Bonnie and Clyde and about people manipulating, not necessarily Bonnie and Clyde, but it was about a relationship between two people. An arch manipulator meets his match in another woman who learns how to, and they come together to become manipulators of vulnerable people. And that's what I was thinking this was written around the time that we had a thing in England called Brexit. So we left Europe, and
I've heard of that Brexit.
yeah. So yeah, this is called People Like Me. Oh, people like me have it easy. People like me make it hard. People like me always hungry. People like me never starve. People like me always hurting. People like me have a need. People like me when dirty. People like me really bleed. People like me keep rolling. People like me don't like roots, yeah. People like me find their fortunes. People like you, dusty boots. People like me will borrow. People like you, broken hearts. People like me dealing sorrow. People like you, bear the scars. Oh, you play me like I tried to play you. Tether is one. How could we ever lose? How could we ever lose? Yeah. People like us can be certain. People like you need the truth. And people like us will unburden. People like you have the blues. People like us always hurting. People like us have a need, yeah. People like us will dirty. People like you always bleed.
Wow, brother. Yeah, man. That sounds good. Wow.
Nearly there. It's nearly there.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, we got Gavin Alexander here tonight, everybody, from the UK, Kent, England, right? We call that England. Yeah, Kent, England. Still getting used to it. You don't want to. They're from over there. I find you don't want to mix up where they're from. You know, say you're from Wales or something when you're not. Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we had a character. What was that guy's name from Wales? It was Derek, was it?
Derek, yeah, the great Derek, yeah.
He was a Welshman, and man, I tell you what, the characters over there. I don't know what's happening.
He was a proud Welshman.
Yeah, it's funny. Anyway, great stuff, Gavin. Really enjoying it. I'm so happy to see Catherine tuning in tonight from New Mexico. Yeah.
You should get Catherine on to do some songs.
We should,
a beautiful
definitely.
songwriter.
Good, Catherine. We have to talk about that. That's a great idea.
Definitely. She is a lovely songwriter.
You know who else I would like to get is that, what was her name? The real cute young girl with a curly hair and in a gravelly voice. What was Sarah?
Yeah. Yeah,
she was
we
great.
wrote a song together. That was a lovely song as well.
Yeah,
I was really
she's
pleased
great.
with that.
Yeah. Well, anyway, enough of our little catching up. How about some more music, my friend?
Okay, so this is my COVID song. So I write with
Okay.
a fantastic musician in local to me called Laurie Bolton, and he is really very high bar musician. And whenever I write with him, I'm always on my toes, trying to keep up. And so I brought this tiny little idea to him, and we finished this in an evening in the very first part of lockdown. Literally two weeks into lockdown, we wrote this song. So it's called "Keep On Keeping On." You're still on there, Dan, I think.
I'm sorry.
Just because I can hear the other singers. So this is what isolation feels like. Alone with my thoughts, I'm not driven round the bend yet. Some are sharing all their love. Some are sharing all their regrets. We all find our way through. I know what I must do. I gotta keep the faith. Feed the baby, water the plants, 'cause they're not maybes. Gotta keep up my strength. Check on the neighbors with a smile on my face. I ain't doing no favors. Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. That's where hope belongs. When will this start to feel like no more life? Alone in this brave new world we live in. I spend my days craving your touch, but that's outside the boundaries we give on. We all find our way through. I know what I must do. I gotta keep the faith. Feed the baby, water the plants, 'cause they're not maybes. Keep up my strength. Check on the neighbors with a smile on my face. I ain't doing no favors. Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. That's where hope belongs. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's where hope belongs. Oh, oh, that's where hope belongs.
Yeah, man. Woohoo. Yeah. All right. Gavin Alexander, everybody, all the way from the UK. Man, having a great night with your great stuff.
Oh.
Love it, love it, love it. Glad we're able to do this. How about the fact that we can even do this? This is crazy.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love the live stream thing. It's just, it's great. I did one last weekend, and I had a co-host. So like this tonight, we were just chatting and bouncing, and people were putting stuff in the chat. It was lovely.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we stayed in touch a little bit by email, and then surprisingly, I signed up for this webinar, weekend-long webinar kind of thing with a guy named Per Bristow, who's famous for his song voice coaching and stuff. And anyway, so there I am on this webinar, like a big Zoom call, and there were maybe 300 people on the call, I guess. And, you could scroll through and see who else was on the call. And I'm just, listening and just scrolling through. There's my friend Gavin Alexander was on the same call, for God's sake.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
It was a fun weekend. Yeah, I learned a lot that weekend. He's a very informative man.
All right, Catherine's listening here, so we better keep it moving and give her some more of your great stuff. What would you like to play for us next?
Well, this is a song for one of my students. I teach guitar and songwriting to beginners. He loves this little song, so he said he was going to be listening. So if you don't mind, I'll play this for him. This is for Adam, and it's
Yeah.
called Beautiful, Beautiful Life. Better get it in the right key. Oh, what a beautiful life. Oh, what a beautiful life. Oh, what a beautiful life we have today. Somewhere today it's snowing hard, and I'll be wrapped up right by the fire, and all the snowflakes will be scooped up by little cold hands forming a cup. Oh, what a beautiful life. Oh, what a beautiful life. Oh, what a beautiful life we have today. Somewhere today, a pretty young thing is taking her time, listening to him. He doesn't know she hasn't got long, and that look in his eye tells her where he belongs. Oh, what a beautiful life. Oh, what a beautiful life. Oh, what a beautiful life we have today. And the wheels keep rolling on the bus where I'm heading, and we're bound to make some wrong turns. But that is life, that is life. How else will we learn? Oh, what have I learned? Oh, what have I learned? Oh, what a beautiful life. Oh, what a beautiful life. Oh, what a beautiful life I have today. Somewhere today it's snowing hard, and I'll be wrapped up right by the fireside.
Yeah. All right. And that's just another sweetheart, man. You got some really, really just touching, passionate songs. Really
Oh,
good stuff.
thank you,
No
thank
kidding.
you.
Yeah, man.
You're great. I need more
Gavin.
Dans in my life, I tell you.
Yeah,
Need more
I know.
Ramblin Dans.
Oh man, yeah. Well, it's pretty natural because, man, I really am. Your stuff is just fantastic. But anyway, Catherine's still with us, so man, I want to play a song for you guys at some point when we can get
Please.
these guys to get a break with the thing out front. Maybe I can play something that I wrote during the COVID thing for you guys. But anyway, yeah. Now, so Gavin plays with an amazing trio. It's a trio, right? Called
That's right,
Arcalia.
yeah.
That's ARC. Is that correct? I think.
Yeah,
ARCELIA. Arcalia. Correct? Yeah.
it's amazing that you can pronounce it as well, because everyone gets it wrong. You're probably the first person who's not got it wrong.
Is that right? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, check that out, everybody. Arcalia. Look that up on YouTube or Google that, because those guys are really, really sweet. And you know, the fun thing about watching your videos, and I've seen a couple of videos of Chris Difford shows and things like that from being over there. And it's funny because the places you guys play, oh my God, these beautiful halls with the ornate stuff all over the place. And oh man, you've got some wonderful venues over there. What was the place you recently, Rosalind something? What was that all about?
Oh, Rosalind Court Lodge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was. I mean, they're an amazing couple. They got an Arts Council funding to put some music on, and so they've been live streaming through COVID. They've set it up to live stream through COVID. They take very little themselves, and they just do it for the love of music. They've got quite a large audience base, so it was fantastic to play to them. And yeah, it was. So again, it's just these wonderful people that aren't necessarily creative themselves, but recognise that it's important for everyone to contribute to live music. And so it was a really nice platform. They got some, and the sound was fantastic. Yeah, as well.
Yeah. Well, anyway, everybody. Now, Gavin, you have a PayPal thing. Did we ever figure that out?
Yeah, I
at
did.
Your private chat.
It's paypal.me.
PayPal.me/Gavster
Gavin.
Gavin. Okay.
Yeah.
Gavster Gavin. I'll put that up on the comments so everybody can see. But check that out. Everybody throw a little something in Gavin's tip jar.
That'd be very kind.
Thank you,
kind sir.
What's that? Oh, yeah. Also, what's the thing about you've written for, what is the I can't even read what that says, animation.
So that's Ghibli animation. Your daughter will know what Ghibli is. Yeah, it's an Asian animation company, Japanese animation company. So they might not, I think they are big over your way, but they're massive in England and Europe. In fact, Ghibli animation is bigger in the Asian continent than it makes more revenue per year. So in the biggest films ever made in the Asian continent, over here it's like Titanic, and over there it's Ghibli animation film. So they had they won Cannes with a European film. So they rewrote a European theme called Ronja the Robber's Daughter, which is a Swedish folklore story. And the English version was written by Teresa, who's the other singer in my trio, was acting in was doing one of the voiceovers for it. And the producer really loved R. Kelly's stuff. And I had a writing session with him and his son in this beautiful house down in Sevenoaks, which is in the lovely part of Kent. And he said to me, would you like to, help me write the theme song for that show? So I was very lucky to be in the right place at the right time with the right people. You know how it goes.
That's great.
And so, I contributed to the theme song and also some incidental music through the whole show. So, it's a wonderful experience.
Pretty cool. And Gavin has is it weekly or songwriting group that you get together, or monthly? How do you work that out?
Well, we have a songwriting circle that we do, and Catherine's part of that, and that's fantastic. Where we all play each other new songs and we critique. At the moment, I'm doing a thing in England, which is a local arts council funded songwriting fellowship. So it's for people that just want to write songs if they're feeling alone and lonely, and then they can come together and we write songs every Saturday afternoon. So that's a fellowship thing. And I also I teach and I gig. I do these live streams. They've been all right for me. In fact, I actually did one early this evening. I wrote a song for a birthday party, so I did that before I came on with you.
There you go. Yeah. There you go. That's cool. Got to be creative these days, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, you just got to try.
Yeah. Okay. Why don't you play one more, Gavin? I'm going to try to get a break in the action out here. For those of you that are wondering, the commotion in the background, we are here at Nightingale's Acoustic Cafe. I'm going to give you another view of the place here. If you can kind of see, I'm turning my computer around. I can't really see too well. Oh, anyway, it's a beautiful room here. My wife's got it all fixed up. We're having a first night of our Christmas pop-up little shop, trying to raise money for our nonprofit organization here. And we got a couple kids out front singing, and we got a little campfire going on. And I couldn't believe the town let us build a fire pit, but build a fire right on the street.
Wow.
I think things are different. Yeah. But anyway, we're having fun tonight. I hope you don't mind the commotion in the background. But anyway, Gavin, why don't you play us another song, and I'll try to fix that and come back.
Okay, great. This song is called This Far Off the Tracks, and it's another new song that I wrote in COVID, and it's just about making a mistake when you're trying to make amends with someone. Guess I ruffled too many feathers. Guess I stirred up too much dust. Now I've made my confession. Think I've lost all the trust. And I've left myself wide open for the darkest of nights. Though my bed is welcome, I long for the light. Goodbyes rolling like thunder, tears fall like rain. And I see your bags packed, stacked up like cold hard facts. Guess there's no turning back, this far off the tracks. And I'll light you another candle, and I'll leave the porch light on, but I won't send out a party, 'cause we're all too far gone. And I'll see you in my dreams, I'll mistake you in the crowd, and I'll look for you on the TV, and I'll try to pull you out. Goodbyes rolling like thunder, tears fall like rain. There's days I'll never get back, stack up like cold hard facts. Is it too late to cut us some slack? Guess there's no turning back, this far off the tracks.
Yeah, man. Woohoo, woohoo.
Thank you, mate.
That sounds really nice. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to get a breakout here. Hang on. Maybe after the next one. They're having a lot of fun outside. We've got one of our. She's 19 years old, singing out there, and she is just absolutely amazing. We work with young people a lot here, so I'm talking about local Sophia Griswold. She just got accepted to Berklee College of Music, playing trombone. She got a full scholarship, and she's living up in Boston, but she happens to be home for the holidays. So we've got a small, socially distanced crowd out in the front with a campfire, and Sophia's set up singing and entertaining. So I didn't want to interrupt that right away, but and now there seems to be a break, but I don't know how long it's going to last. So I'll try to set it up and play one of my songs for you. Yeah, but anyway, we're having fun. Are you at your home, Gavin, now? You got a beautiful house there, it looks like.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm at home. It's 10 to 1, so
oh my God.
Hopefully the neighbors aren't going to be knocking on the door at any moment now. But yeah, I'm very lucky to have my own house. So, I've been, the gods have been kind to me in the past. So
do you live in Kent, but do you live like in town or in the city, or I don't know much about Kent. Is it a rural, or how's that around there?
So I live in a small town, basically. Rochester is a town. Dickens is, Charles Dickens, the writer. He was here for a while before he died. I live just on the outskirts in a little hamlet called Borstal. So I'm still in the town, but within 5 minutes on my push bike, I can be out in the middle of nowhere and in the peace, which, of course, in COVID, it was dead silent everywhere. But now that things have gone back to some sort of semblance of normality. Yeah. So I every 3 mornings a week, I have a dawn walk with some friends, socially distanced along the river. And we it's about 2.5 miles away, and we walk to a little bench, and we have a cup of tea, and we it's a way of connecting. And then we walk back, and I'm normally back by about 8:30, and then my day starts. So it sets my day up.
That's great. Hey, I just wanted to mention we got Chris Skelly listening in from Selinsgrove, Pennsylvania. Hey, Chris, how you doing, man? You're becoming a regular listener. Great to see you. And Dave Measham is chiming in. So we got a nice little audience, Gavin. Everyone's enjoying your stuff. So how about let's keep it going? Let's keep rolling. It's about a little bit before 8, so we got a few more, hey?
Okay, lovely. Thank you, Chris,
Okay.
and thank you, Dan, for tuning in. I appreciate what you're saying as well online. This one's called My Wife. So there's a little story to this. I work with a trio called Arkelia, and you can check us out, www.arkelia.co.uk. And Teresa Gallagher, who's the other singer in my trio, was after a song. So she said to me, I'd really like a song that would, fit me. And I really love a song by Mark Nevin called The Right Place. And he wrote, "It's got to be perfect. So many people take second best, but I won't take anything less." Anyway, he wrote that song, which was a massive hit in England. And she asked me to write something along the lines of a song called The Right Place by Mark Nevin, which is a beautiful song sung by Eddie Reader. And I wrote a song called My Husband, and it just I couldn't make it scan, and I couldn't make it sit. And I played around with it for a couple of days, and when I changed the lyrics to My Wife, it sat perfectly. So I stole the song back and I sing it myself. So this is a song called My Wife. Just got to remember it. I once met a gal who was very kind. She took my hand as we crossed the line and went down the road to a place divine. Ventured some distance and made sure we were back by tea time. Down at Manny's place, our coffees got cold, and she let my little tales unfold, and I listened to her as the day grew on, and I held her opinion and held her heart close by. And we shared our dreams, we shared our sins, we shared it all except our skin. But I was looking beyond and looking behind. There she was all the time, the woman that was meant to be my wife. And today may be the anniversary of the promises we couldn't keep. But it's just a reminder of what could have been. But the man beside her, he's not the man I grew up to be. And I'll give her her dues as she gave me mine, but it was never enough for us to survive. And I sometimes wish I could turn back time for one last kiss and one last goodbye. And I'd share my dreams and share my regrets and pull back the years and put love to the test. But I was looking beyond and looking behind. There she was all the time, the woman that was meant to be. And I was looking beyond and looking behind. There she was all the time, the woman that was meant to be. my wife.
Yeah, well, there's a good song. Yeah.
Thank you, mate.
I've been learning I learned it from the Louis Armstrong version, but it's an old song, La Vie en Rose. I don't know if you've heard of it. But man, so some of the lyrics and the song, man, are so great. When you speak, angels sing from above. Everyday words seem to turn into love songs. I've been singing it to my wife lately. She thinks I'm strange, though. She's not buying. She's not buying it.
How long have
How
long have you been married?
Not buying it. 25, something like that. 26 years. Yeah.
She's already bought. She's already bought it.
She bought it all right. Yeah, she bought it.
She's
That's
invested.
Sure. she's in the background, making some comments, but whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, Catherine's still here. She says touching.
Thank you, Catherine.
Yeah, I'm so glad you're still listening. Hey, Gail, my wife. Hello, are you there in the back? Oh, I wanted to play a song for Gavin. I wonder if you could make sure they take a 3-minute break out there. No response, Gavin. I'll try. I'll just try to play it and see how it goes.
Great.
I wrote a couple during. We just got into the next song out there. Can you hear that? Is that distracting? Can I play while that's going on, or should I wait for a better break? Yeah, good. Okay. All right. Now, this one I wrote for my daughter. She just took. Gavin, if you can hear me, we lost the connection.
I'm still here.
You're still there.
Here.
Oh, good. I lost the connection somehow, but I'm getting back in. Hang on.
You're still live.
I am. Live. That's funny. Yeah. But I can't see you. What's going on here? I have no clue. Gavin, why don't you play another song while I figure this out, okay?
Okay, mate. Okay.
Yeah, man.
This song is called Far and Away, and it's about people going away to university and having their experiences abroad or in the same country. And it's called Far and Away. Okay. If you mute yourself, Dan, then I can...
Yes, all right. Uh-oh. I'm on there twice. Stand by, Gavin. I got to fix this problem. I don't know what's going on. Hang on.
Okay.
I got to kick myself.
This is called Far and Away. You're far away, I'm further still. You find your feet and spin your wheels. It only feels like yesterday to the ones left behind. No more shoes tumbling by the door. No more clothes wrestling on the floor. No more sounds fighting to be heard. Silence is deafening and life goes on, but only fools hold on. Life's made up of moments. There's those that won't let you go. Got a head full of memories. Hope the ones that last. Hope the net you cast brings home the ones you want, the ones you need. The telephone is poised to ring. Bring home the news, lose or win. So much space closing in. Time to breathe new life in. And life rolls on, but only fools hold on. Life's made up of moments. There's those that won't let you go. I've got a head full of memories. I hope the ones that last, I hope that you cast brings home ones you want, ones you need. Ba-da-da-da, da-da-da. Oh, thank you, Catherine. You're very kind. You're muted, I think, Dan. Yeah. You're muted, Dan. You're on mute.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
Are you hearing an echo?
No, only your reverb.
Okay.
That's perfect.
We're having a glitch on this end that I don't understand, but we'll just forge on as long as it sounds okay to you guys.
Sounds lovely.
Okay. Anybody out there? I'm hearing a wicked echo, but if you're not hearing it, that's fine. But let me know in the comment section. Anyway, so Gavin, I wanted to play a song that I wrote. Oh boy, I'm hearing a wicked echo. That's better. Okay. Nah. I'm not going to be able to do it because what I'm hearing in my headphones is, maybe I can just play without the headphones. Yeah. Is it okay, Gavin? Okay. A couple years ago, was down in Memphis, and everybody in Memphis had two-tone shoes. There's a place down on Beale Street called Eel on Beale. You can run in there, and Eel, standing out front, says, "This is Eel on Beale, where you can get a good deal for real." And we got our two-tone shoes, and he also sold us a couple hot-looking, crazy-looking vests, some fancy pants. And when we walked out of the store, right before we went back out onto Beale Street, Eel himself looked at us and he says, "Now you're Memphis cool." So this is a song kind of with that. I'm feeling Memphis cool, you know. Sunshine through my window pane, I'm gonna see my sugar babe. Well, she's so sweet and she's so fine, I'm so glad she's mine on mine. Well, she's my sugar babe. I put on my hat and my two-tone shoes, I'm gonna shake off all of my blues. I'm gonna dance all night till the break of day, hang out with my sugar babe. Well, she's my sugar babe. She's my sugar babe. She's my sugar my sugar babe. She's my sugar, she's my sugar babe. Yeah. Well, we left that joint in a brand new car. Didn't have to go too far. We laid in the grass underneath the stars. She played a song on my guitar. She's my sugar babe. She's my sugar babe. She's my sugar babe. Well, she's my sugar babe. Sunshine through my window pane. I'm laying right next to my sugar babe. Kisses soft as the summer rain. Her lips, they taste like marmalade. She's my sugar babe. She's my sugar babe. She's my sugar babe. Well, she's my sugar babe. Well, she's my sugar babe. Well, she's my sugar babe. Yay, everybody. All right. You're muted, Gavin. There you go. I'm going to put my headphones back on.
I love that.
I love that. Yeah, that's a fun song.
I love that. It's great lyrics in there, Dan. Really lovely lyrics.
Yeah, we had so much fun over there in England, man. I still draw on that. It's so wonderful what happened. I can't even explain it, but we would get together during the day and just hang out with 2 or 3 of us at a time, and Chris Difford would give us some kind of prompt and maybe a little guidance, and we would just sit together and tell stories, start writing it down. And we all had stories, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So.
We had a lot to say.
Yeah, Catherine says me too. Yeah, that was a really fun time. Have you been back to any of those retreats with Chris or no?
No, I was last year I went to one in Spain with the Songwriting Academy, which was fantastic. I really enjoyed that in a little village. So I think there was about 25 writers, and it was a whole week of writing. That was intense. Again, just, it's an intense experience, isn't it? You're full on. It's sort of, I suppose in some ways you think that it's a bit of a break, but actually you're working so hard every day, trying to create new ideas. And then this Christmas, I had one booked in the summer, which obviously got cancelled, and I was going to Scotland to a writer's retreat with a British songwriter called Boo Hewardine, who's a beautiful, beautiful wordsmith, and so he was running one, but unfortunately, again, that's been cancelled. So we're just, next year, it's all been put off for this year. This year is a pause, isn't it?
A strange year, yeah.
Everything in life has been paused.
Yeah.
Apart from the writing. Lots of writing.
So Gavin Alexander from the United Kingdom, Kent, England, is here with us, everybody, at Nightingale's Acoustic Cafe. Really appreciate you tuning in tonight. we have time for maybe one or two more, Gavin, and then
Okay.
but we are really thrilled to have you with us all the way from England, and this is only the beginning, man. I would like to get you on more often and build a following
great.
for you over here, and then we get you to come over for your big tour with the climax at Yankee Stadium. I know somebody that works at Yankee Stadium. They sell hot dogs, but maybe they can figure something out for us. I don't know.
That's where you start. That's where it starts.
Anyway,
there's a song there.
Got another one for us?
I have, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking down my list. So this is the first song I wrote on a song on Chris Difford's Songwriters Retreat. He had one in Italy. And there was the Icelandic volcano that erupted in Europe, which shut everyone off, and you couldn't go and see, you couldn't get home. So I was stuck on this mountain in Italy, in Perugia, in Italy, with all these fantastic songwriters, and for another week. So I signed up for 1 week. We stayed there for the second week, and to pay for my way over there, I helped out around the farm because it was also a farm. So we were writing in the afternoons, and in the mornings we were helping out, trying, clearing stuff and doing chores for the owners. And they were feeding us for free for another week, which was fantastic. It was the most amazing experience. Anyway, I wrote quite a lot of songs, and this is one of them called 45 Seconds.
All right.
45 seconds away from what I took from you. Can't rewind, can't deny, cannot hide from these bitter times. My only gift to you. All I have is today to make a change. Took so long to find this place, from the crippled road to the state of grace. Across the road bridge of my faith, and I know it, maybe not enough, oh, a little too late. This could get a little rough, 'cause I know it, I owe it to you to try. All the past is something that I can't rewrite. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. 45 seconds is all I took. Felt like I hadn't read the book. You read every letter on the page, so kind to me again. Thank God for people like you. All I have is today to make a change. Took so long to find this place, from the crippled road to the state of grace. Across the road bridge of my faith, and I know it, maybe not enough, oh, a little too late. This could get a little rough, yes, I know it, I owe it to you to try. All the past is something that I can't rewrite. Na 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 na. 45 seconds, yeah. Or 45 ways.
Yeah, man. Gavin Alexander, everyone from Kent, England. What a thrill to have you on the show tonight, man. And your songs are great. Love everything about your playing.
Oh, thank you.
Man, what a great, great talent. Can't wait to get you over here someday and hang around a little bit and get you to see some of New England, you know.
Oh, it looks lovely. It looks lovely.
Play here at Nightingale's Cafe for sure.
Oh, I'd love that.
Big show here. First class treatment, the whole deal. Anyway,
I want to thank Wendy for coming along, and David for his kind words, and Catherine too, and Chris Skelly. Sorry, not Kelly, Skelly. It's lovely.
Yeah. So anyway, Gavin, I guess we got time for one more, and we'll have you on the show again sometime. And I know the people will be happy to hear the news of that. And hopefully when all this COVID scare gets over, we can maybe see each other in person again sometime.
That would be great. I'd love that. I'd love that. When I was when you sent me the link to this this gig last week, I pinged on the Google Maps, and obviously it was linked to an airline. So it was $600 to come and visit you. So that was on Tuesday you sent me that. So I could have been over there. Oh. But of course you would have been fine, but I wouldn't have been. I wouldn't have been able to get back. So you'd have had me for Christmas. You'd have had me the whole period.
You're not such a bad guy. We can maybe put up with you, you know, who knows.
I could make myself useful. So this is a song called... I just want to thank you very much for allowing me to come on, Dan, and to listen to your songs before we did the live performance. You played me a couple of tunes which were lovely, and that last one was great.
Thank you.
And I wish we'd have heard more of you as well tonight.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
This is called "Building on the Land," and it's the title track of one of R. Kelly's albums, and then another track I wrote with a fantastic songwriter called Laurie Bolton. So it's called "Building on the Land." Father, it's been a while now. Tomorrow always feels like a better day. And how you keepin'? Is your knee still bad? Is Ambrose still pulling you up that hill? It's the anniversary of her passing too. If it's okay with you, I'll be staying. And I ain't got nothing but bad news. Don't want you to hear it out of the blue. They wanna tear down the memories that we built as kids, and pull them up now with the soil where I planted my first kiss. They wanna move all the boundaries like we didn't exist, 'cause they're building on the land where I went dreaming. Building on the land where I went dreaming. Found a picture of us climbing that big old tree, how mother screamed. And how's my brother? God, I miss him. We're not the boys we used to be. It's the anniversary of her passing soon. If it's okay with you, I'll be staying. And I ain't got nothing but bad news. Don't want you to hear it out of the blue. They wanna tear down the memories that we built as kids. Pull them up now in the vices, baby, I can't live. They wanna move all the boundaries like we did on exist. 'Cause they're building on the land where I went dreaming. Building on the land where I went dreaming.
Yeah, man. Gavin Alexander, everybody, all the way from Kent, England. It's probably 2 a.m. there by now, right?
1:30.
1:30. Okay, so your neighbors are happy this show is over.
Yeah.
And
Do you know, Dan? I can hear my next door neighbour. She's tone deaf, but I can hear her snoring next door. You can't, but I can.
Yeah, well, you're putting her to sleep, I guess. So that's it works both ways. But anyway, hey, Gavin, so good to connect with you again, man.
Thank you so much.
Your music is so wonderful, and I know everybody enjoyed it. Everybody, please share this with your friends, share this link, and get more people to find out about Gavin Alexander. And
thank you. Thank you
we'll
so
be in
much.
touch and rock on, my friend.
Thank you,
And
mate.
so for everybody here listening to the show, thanks again for tuning in. Stay safe out there. Hope you had a happy Thanksgiving, and we'll see you again. Hopefully Wednesday, tune in to my show when I do my little thing that I do. Fridays, we typically have our young artists or some of our local artists featuring in something we call Nightingale's Showcase. And then Saturday night is where I get to feature some of these crazy friends that I meet all over the world. This guy is no exception. And Catherine, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm really glad we reconnected. We'll have to get you on the show too. So let's stay in touch.
Definitely.
And Gavin, stay safe over there. Everybody, God bless. And until we meet again, good night.
Thank you, guys. See you soon. Bye-bye.